this for a second. Lil Wayne, headline Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
Just as bad as I would want to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine. This has nothing to do with, and that's so crazy, that it has nothing to do with the sport.
Oh, so this is what we're doing now? It looks like the drama between Nicki Minaj and Kendrick Lamar has officially reached new levels. And trust me, you'll want to hear every single detail. From diss tracks to accusations, Nicki is clearly not holding back. But y'all, did she just come for the wrong person this time? Stick around because it's about to get wild. All right, y'all, let's get right into it. So by now, we all know that Nicki Minaj and Kendrick Lamar are no strangers to controversy. But what went down recently? Whew, it's giving next level. Because Nicki decided to go on a whole rant that involved none other than Kendrick. And girl, let me tell you, he did not take it lightly. So here's what happened. Kendrick was set to perform at next year's Super Bowl halftime show. You'd think that'd be a moment for celebration, right? Well, Nicki had other thoughts. She went off, not just on Kendrick, but also on Jay-Z and Roc Nation for what she felt was a direct insult to Lil Wayne. Why? Because Nicki felt that her mentor Wayne deserved that Super Bowl slot, especially since the game is going down in New Orleans, Wayne's hometown. Okay, so let's break it down. Lil Wayne has been a monumental figure in hip-hop, and Nicki has always credited him for being the one to put her on. We get it, Wayne's a legend, no doubt. But here's where it gets spicy. Nicki's rant wasn't just about Wayne, it was also about her beef with Roc Nation and Jay-Z. Yup, she's been side-eyeing them for years, and this Super Bowl thing seemed like the perfect opportunity for her to throw some serious shade. Nicki hopped on Twitter and claimed that Roc Nation was out here sabotaging Wayne's career, and she accused Jay-Z of using his influence to keep Wayne off the Super Bowl stage. And y'all, that's not even the half of it. She also implied that Kendrick was only picked for the halftime show because Jay-Z was playing favorites. Oop, but guess what? Kendrick was not here for any of it. In fact, sources close to him revealed that he felt Nicki's comments were way out of line and completely unnecessary. And if you know Kendrick, you know he's not one to get into messy Twitter beefs. He lets his music do the talking. Now get ready for the tea, because Kendrick didn't just stay quiet. Oh no, sis. He's about to drop a diss track, and word on the street is, it's coming for both Nicki and Drake. Yep, Nicki's recent rant has apparently set off Kendrick's pen, and let's be real, when Kendrick writes a diss track, you already know it's gonna be iconic. Fans are already buzzing, speculating that Kendrick's latest studio session is entirely aimed at Nicki. And honestly, can you blame him? She didn't just criticize his performance slot, she practically shaded his entire career by lumping him in with Roc Nation's alleged antics. Yikes. Let's rewind a bit to understand the full picture here. Nicki's beef with Jay-Z and Roc Nation didn't start overnight. It's been brewing for years, ever since she accused Roc Nation of sabotaging her career behind the scenes.
I forget a lot, but it's only forgotten when it's time to perform it.
Right.
Yeah, when it's time, if you ask me what I said and we in the conversation, and you ask me what I said, it's right off back. I know exactly what I said is unforgettable. Because also, what that said, all we do is smoke, but all I also do is work.
She's always hinted that Jay-Z had it out for her, especially after Roc Nation started managing other artists like Megan Thee Stallion, who Nicki has also had some issues with. Talk about drama, right? And it's not just about Roc Nation's management. Remember how Nicki was convinced that Jay-Z had something to do with the whole Megan versus Nicki situation? She felt like Megan was being pushed to the front while she was being sidelined. Now, that whole situation reared its ugly head again with the Super Bowl drama. Nicki seems to think that Jay-Z was actively blocking Lil Wayne's opportunity to shine. But let's be real, Kendrick didn't even ask to be part of this. He's just doing his thing. But now, thanks to Nicki, he's dragged into the middle of all this mess. Of course, the fans have been eating this drama UP. Some are riding hard for Nicki, saying that she's just standing up for Wayne, who's been a huge influence on the culture. Others are Team Kendrick, claiming that Nicki needs to chill and let Wayne's legacy speak for itself, without stirring up unnecessary drama. One fan tweeted, "Nicki really out here creating beef with everyone just because Wayne didn't get picked for the Super Bowl? Girl, it's 2024. Move on." Meanwhile, another chimed in saying, "Y'all really think Kendrick's gonna stay quiet? He's about to go full control on Nicki and Drake. I can't wait for this diss track." Honestly, if we're being real, the Super Bowl isn't even about one artist's legacy. Kendrick earned his spot fair and square, and it's not like Wayne hasn't had his moment in the spotlight. He's a legend in his own right, but Kendrick is definitely on top of the game right now, and that's something Nicki needs to respect. As expected, Nicki didn't stay silent for long after hearing about Kendrick's response. She doubled down, accusing Kendrick of being disrespectful and even suggesting that Roc Nation had influenced his decisions. She posted another tweet saying, "These ninjas will always play puppet when the industry pulls the strings. Stay woke." Okay, but sis, are we really going there? Because at this point, it's looking like Nicki is digging a deeper hole for herself. Instead of focusing on Wayne's legacy, she's making it about herself and her ongoing issues with Roc Nation. And while we get that she's loyal to Wayne, this whole situation feels more like an ego battle than anything else. And speaking of Wayne, what does he have to say about all this? Surprisingly, he stayed mostly quiet on the matter, which has left fans wondering how he feels about Nicki going so hard for him. Is he embarrassed? Proud? We don't know for sure. But what we do know is that Wayne's health and career have been under a lot of scrutiny lately. He's been dealing with addiction issues, and let's face it, his performances haven't been what they used to be. Fans have pointed out that Wayne sometimes forgets his lyrics during shows, which has led to concerns about whether or not he's in the right place to take on such a huge platform like the Super Bowl. So, what's next? Will Kendrick really drop that diss track? Will Nicki back down or keep going with this Roc Nation conspiracy theory? And most importantly, what's Lil Wayne's role in all of this? One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over, and we're all on the edge of our seats waiting to see how it unfolds. So, what do you guys think? Is Nicki justified in going after Kendrick, or is she taking this way too far? And are you excited to hear Kendrick's response in the studio? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you're as shook as I am by all this drama. Let's keep the conversation going, y'all. Eyes.